Stand by, we have speed.
We have speed.
I'm the face of Biotherm in Canada.
I know that.
I was just up there. It's great stuff. That's why I look so young today.
I was
I'm
gonna
actually
say.
80.
It's working well for you, Chris. No, I know that. What's it like to be the face of something?
Well, I use the stuff and I love the stuff, so it's a no-brainer for me. It's a great brand, so it's nothing. They just take some incredible photographs and they give me a lot of it. But I go to Toronto often. In Ontario, we have the Once Upon a Teacup. We want to bring that to Toronto as soon as the time is right. We're still waiting to find the place. But that's a place for mothers and kids and things like that. So I'm in Canada all the time. I'm going to be there the June 19th for, you have some kind of an art festival going on in Toronto.
Yeah, Luminato, I think it is.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I'm coming up for that.
Oh, well, then we'll keep an eye open for you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk Sex and City a little bit, and then we'll get to some other things, you know. Chris, I would think by now, all of you are finishing each other's sentences that you know each other so well.
That's you mean in life or the characters?
Well, yeah, in life, too. I mean, you just know each other so well.
Well, it makes working together really a pleasure. And I would say with Sarah Jessica, we know each other enough so that when we're acting, we can play, and it can be loose and it can be fun and slightly almost improvisational, but it's not. It's very scripted, and it's minutely directed by Michael Patrick King, who knows exactly what he wants every moment. And I trust him implicitly because I know he's got the whole map of the movie in his head. And I know that it's a very stylized movie. It's not, he cleans my act up a lot because sometimes I'll come at a scene and just throw everything out there at it. And he's got to sculpt that down into something that fits his vision of the whole movie, He knows where the characters are going better than anybody.
Well, yeah, and I've been saying to him, what I love so much, especially about this film, is, and maybe because I'm around the same age as everybody, but so relatable, so real, these characters. No bullshit this time. No, I'm 25 and I'm going to go, hang out my closet all day. I mean, they're really dealing with real issues that
Getting older.
Yeah.
In our society, getting older can be tricky. Because I think we're so connected to the look of youth and the sparkle of that. It's dangerous, I think, actually, for a while, especially in the entertainment business. It's like so good to see women, not girls, to my mind. Because I grew up, when I was watching movies, it was about men and women, not boys and girls. It wasn't teenage time. And so you get a lot of that now, and you need, what did he say? I like meat and potatoes with my Play-Doh.
It's so true, though. It is so true. Now, I know this is a sore spot for you, but very sad that you didn't get to go to Morocco for this shoot. That's not fair. So, sorry to bring it up.
You're just ripping open that wound, that festering wound. It's, I made it. We have fun with that, actually, John Corbett and I, because we know that the papers will eat it up. I was at first actually like, what? I love to travel. Why am I not a part of this? But of course it makes perfect sense that I'm not. And I had my own little journey to go on, which was just as interesting, actually. So, but we love to throw stuff out there, and then the press takes it and makes like we're having a war about it. And I think the magazines have been writing a lot about that, but it's
just fun.
It's just fun.
Yeah. John Corbett being back. Now, did you guys get to see each other at all? Or?
I've talked on the phone. I haven't seen him. I'll see him at the premiere, John and I are good friends. He's a lot of fun. I had a rock and roll club called the Cutting Room, and his band played there a lot of times. A lot of teenage girls screaming and yelling for him.
No, they're yelling for you, I thought.
I would introduce him. They loved him.
No, he's good. He's a good guy, that's for sure.
Great guy.
What is it about these characters still that people just want to see more and more? I'm sure Michael Patrick is thinking already a third one in his head. It's amazing how it's lived on and how popular, even more popular, it's getting.
Yeah, it's great writing, and it has a lot of heart. I don't think it's just, I think the fashion becomes a sidebar and not a distraction, but a very good distraction. But people think they want just the fashion, but what they want are these people and their struggles to resolve issues of friendship and love and tradition and getting older. They all have great depth. And really, I mean, essentially, I think people relate to the friendship and the bond of the four girls.
Yeah.
That's unbreakable, you know. And I think people want and need that in their lives.
Do you think that it's going to be hard for you to have to, whenever this is said and done, to say bye to Big? I know you've said goodbye to a lot of characters.
I've said goodbye often to him because I never thought there would be a movie, and then there was, and I never thought there'd be a second movie, and there was. And don't forget that these are going to live on once we stop anyway. So I have a feeling he's with me for a while.
Yeah. Part of you forever.
Whether I want it or not.
Okay, now we have to talk The Good Wife because it is absolutely one of the best shows on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't missed an episode.
There's
It's
another.
so good.
There's another great actress that I get to ride out the coattails of. They do a tremendous amount of work. Juliana Margulies and Sarah Jessica, tremendous amount of work, and then I get to try to complement that with whatever I can do. But that's an interesting part. I think I'm hoping that we go into a more political realm next season and see him out there trying to revive and have a second act. Yeah. I think he will.
Yeah, I think so. Well, Peter Florek, I mean, he's a very complicated guy. Mm-hmm. Is this one a challenge for you more than other TV characters or things that you've done?
The hard part, actually, I'm not, believe it or not, playing a dad with grown-up kids I find difficult. I have a son, but he's 2 years old. The whole domestic thing sometimes, because a lot of times in network, they you know, we have a nice complicated relationship, which is great. And I like the complications. Most times TV don't like complications. They like black and white, and they want drama and melodrama. I find that hard to do. What's different about and smart about this show is it doesn't go to those easy places. It doesn't reconcile easily what, you know, it's dealing with guilt and suspicion between people and deception. It's and meanwhile, they're trying to get back together. I don't know if they ever will be able to, you know, when someone's hurt like that.
Well, you just kicked Josh Charles's butt.
I did?
No, I said you should.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't tell me. I don't want to know. Well, congratulations. So great to talk to you,
Okay.
and best of luck with everything. Hopefully
Thanks.
we'll see you in Toronto next time.
Yeah.
All right, take
I'll
care.
be there.
Good.